Hey folks, welcome back to the Toronto Marlies Insider. The Marlies start their annual boat show road trip with a game in Belleville on Sunday as they take on the Senators, who are looking for a bit of revenge following Friday's 8-0 defeat to the Marlies. So let's jump into it. But before we do that, we want to give a special shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is the best place to go if you're looking for tickets to a sporting event, concert or a live show. Click the link below and use code Toronto Marlies Insider, all one word, to get $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek will let you know if the tickets you want are a good value or not with their 1 to 10 rating system to ensure you always get the best bang for your buck. So make sure you check them out and use the promo code Toronto Marlies Insider to save $20. Igor Sokolov opened the scoring with 9 minutes played. Just under 2 minutes later, Kyle Betts scored a penalty shot to extend the lead to 2. Josh Curry scored in the power play to give the Senators a 3-0 lead. Dennis Hildeby was actually pulled after that third goal and replaced by Keith Petruzzelli. The score after the first was 3-0 to the Senators. Shots were 13-11 in favour of the Sens. Whatever was said in the dressing room in the first intermission definitely seemed to work as the Marlies came out hot to start the second. Kiefer Bellows scored after just 76 seconds. Joe Blandisi, he did what Joe Blandisi does, and he outworked the Sens defender, and then he managed to find Bellows, who sniped home his 15th goal of the year. This is the face-off immediately following the Bellows goal. I'm just going to let it play out.
Impressed. His 15th goal of the season in his 26th game. Here's Ellis across the line, diving in, shoots, drops in front of the goaltender after the rebound and comes wobbling back up to Niemela. Down off the board, Steves to the goal.
19 seconds is all it took for the Marlies to score again. Grant Cruikshank deflected in Alex Steves' shot for his first AHL goal. Things were starting to heat up in the CAA Arena as the travelling Marlies fans found their voices, led by, as usual, Mike Warren from Duke's Dog Pound.
Even this one up. Just a minute 35 in to the second period. And Merlinen goes for a long skate.
The second period ended with the score 3-2 to the Sens. Shots in the period were 9-7 to the Marlies. Yuri Smekel extended the Sens lead when he deflected in Sokolov's shot. Jacob Larsson scored from distance to restore the 3-goal lead. Smeagol deflected in a shot on the power play with 35 seconds left. The game ended 6-2 to the Senators. Shots in the third were 9-7 to the Marlies and 29-27 to us overall. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It is hard to be a Marlies fan at times. Let's get some of the boring stats out of the way first. The Sens went from 101 penalty minutes on Friday to just 17 tonight. We went from 58 down to 23, so this one really wasn't the barn burner filled with penalties that we all expected. Dennis Hildeby, after his third shutout of the season on Friday, was pulled after the third goal went in. He gave up 3 goals on just 11 shots, although he can't really be blamed for them. One was a penalty shot after all. Keith Petruzzelli didn't fare too much better either. He gave up 3 goals on 16 shots. Something that was concerning was the Marlies losing face-offs in our own zone. The last 3 goals all came directly from defensive zone face-off losses. Josiah Slavin lost 2 and Grant Cruikshank lost 1. This is a massive weakness in our game and it needs to be addressed ASAP. We've lost a few OT games and 1 or 2 regular season games as well from poor defensive zone face-offs. So it's gone from being noticeable to being a major red flag. We have an update on the Kiefer Bellows contract situation. Good news, he has officially signed an AHL deal for the rest of the season. And with him having scored tonight, his goals could be absolutely crucial as we look set to be in for a tough time trying to make the playoffs. As it stands right now, we are outside the playoffs unfortunately. Some more good news is that Grant Cruikshank scored tonight. He has been lighting up the ECHL and has 30 points in just 28 games. So I'm excited to see what he can do given an extended run with the Marlies. Don't be surprised if we see Isaac Johnson make an appearance or 2 also for the Marlies. He has 33 points in only 24 games with the Growlers this year. Actually, speaking of the Growlers, some good news here. Terry Ryan, who plays Ted Hitchcock in the popular series Shoresy, made his debut for the Growlers this week at the tender age of just 47.
Pitch, you ready? All hands, boys!
Dick, is it going?
Yeah!
It was actually his birthday on game day, and true to form, he got into a fight. He has some real legit pedigree, having been selected 8th overall by the Habs in 1995, and was projected by many to be a better player than Jerome McGinley. Jerome was selected 11th overall that year. Unfortunately, an injury ended TR's NHL dream, but it's great to see a local newfie make his debut and get signed for the rest of the year. Let's hear what John Gruden had to say to Todd after this one.
John, that game seems to have generated more questions about this team. What are some of the questions you were hoping to get answered today that didn't get answered?
Well, we knew the team was going to come out hard, and they scored 3 quick goals. We had a couple lapses where we on our defense, not defense. I'm not saying just as far as a couple breakdowns, and next thing you know, they're up 2-0 and then 3-0, and we tried to claw our way back, and it just wasn't good enough. I got to watch the video from that, but at least we gave a gallant effort, and we at least came back from it, but it just wasn't good enough. Bottom line.
Energy level too. Did you see that wane a little bit in the third period?
Well, I think once that one goal went in to make it 4-2, I think it took a lot out of us. I think we had to have that third goal to tie it and for us to create some more momentum and energy for ourselves. And then I saw our play dip after that. Other than that, I liked the pushback from our group being down 3-0. But once that fourth goal went in, it was just a completely different team.
Grant Cruikshank gets his first goal in the American Hockey League. What do you like about his game?
Well, he works. He works. He's got a motor on him. He can skate. He's strong. And it was nice for him to at least get on the scoreboard because he got inside and, the shot went off him. So I guess that's one positive for today.
Some comfort knowing that you'll have Kiefer Bellows for the rest of the season?
Well, of course, he's been a big part. Like, that line's been really good for us. Like, it seems like they're on the score sheet regularly now. We want to keep that going for them. But it will be nice moving forward to have a guy like that in our lineup full time.
Our next game is on Saturday against the Charlotte Checkers in the AHL Arena with the best name, the Bojangles Colosseum. But before that, we want to say thanks again to SeatGeek for sponsoring our post-game recaps this season. Make sure you click the link in the description below and use our promo code to save $20. Thanks for checking out our coverage of tonight's game. We'll catch you in the next one.